All right, it is 6:33 right now. The upcoming school year for Toledo Public School students, it has a lot of changes, and one of them is busing. Now, students who live less than 2 miles from school would have to get a ride or just walk themselves to school. Now, to demonstrate that, what it would be like for those kids to walk the 2 miles, we sent our own Joe Stahl on a little journey this morning. He started out at Paco's at the park and walked all the way down Summit Street and then made a turn on the Martin Luther King Bridge there about Cherry Street, walked over the bridge, and he's headed now to the east side of Toledo to the original Paco's. Now, that distance is roughly 2 miles, and we have him checking in with us right now. We've got our Mobile Track 11 unit following behind him. Joe, you're on the phone with us. Tell us so far, where are you? How's it been?
Well, Lauren, we're right in front of Waite High School now, over there on Front Street on the east side. So I honestly thought we would be there by now, but we're not there yet. Still have a ways to go. I can see the Veterans Glass City Skyway up there, but it looks from here that it's still quite a distance. Now, one of the tricky parts I did see out here is they're building a Taco Bell down the street, and they have a whole section of the sidewalk out. So you have to either walk out onto Front Street because they have a fence up on the other side, or just kind of trudge over their barricades. So there are some tricky spots out there. I have come across some interesting people along the way as well. So for little kids, that might be a little bit scary who have to walk up to 2 miles out there.
Well, and Joe, you have to consider too, I mean, once we come to winter and the time changes and it's darker at the times that the children will be walking to school, I mean, what other kinds of things could they possibly run into?
Well, a lot of parents are just worried, because those kids are small, that it's cold out, that it's dark, and people might not see some of these little kids out there. They might end up not waiting for some of the lights to actually say walk before they go. So that really puts a lot of these kids at risk if they do that.
All right. Again, Joe Stahl walking that seeming 2 miles that TPS students might have to also walk to school. He's doing it for us live. We appreciate it, Joe. We'll check back in with him as he reaches his destination. Brad.
Well, leaders of Lake High School